What's up, y'all? We back live. We back live. Another day of calling sellers. Let's get straight to it. You already know what it is. Let's get straight to it. Let me drop this link in the Discord. What's up, Michelle? Double bacon.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 40564000035 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, David, this is Daryl calling you about this property on Railroad. Let's try him one more time. Because if you don't triple dial, you're not calling at all. Did it do it again, bro? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me on stream? Let me know.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice.
Let me know in the comments. Y'all good? Y'all good? All right, cool. What up? Schedule a follow call for tomorrow. Tuesday. Follow up. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Let's get some leads on the phone.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 7-2. Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice.
Come on, Wallace. Answer the phone, dog.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. Set.
Live seller calls, live seller calls. We live on YouTube right now. Hit the link in my bio. If you on Instagram, hit the link in my bio. We live on YouTube. About to make some seller calls.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice.
Wallace ain't answered. Let's go see if we get Wallace back on the phone. Who assigned this to me? Orlando. Schedule a follow up. Joseph said, "How often do you check if your
Your call has
numbers
been
are
forwarded
marked
to an
as spam?"
automatic voice message system.
So we call on. We have a lot of volume when we call, so we check weekly. Almost honestly, we check every other day if our numbers are spam or not. The phone companies have been really like cracking down. It's been really tough to market code on the phone. So we've been having to switch our numbers off like very, very often. Josh, yeah, some of these are cold. What I'm doing right now is I'm cleaning up my pipeline, cleaning up my CRM. We're moving to a different CRM, so we're going through all the leads right now, pretty much filtering out the shitters because we don't want to bring those over to the new CRM. And then we're seeing if we have anything in here that is worth being locked up. So we just locked one up on Friday. Looking to get one every single day. Every day I jump on here, I'm trying to get a contract signed. If y'all on IG, jump in my YouTube. Hit the link in my bio. I'm live on YouTube right now. I'm not about to stay on IG long.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Javier Gomez.
Is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Javier, it's Daryl calling about this property on Corman. Give me a call. Triple dialed him. I haven't talked to this guy in a little while though, so I'm going to see if somebody on my team can. Nah, it's just been about a couple days, so I'll see if he'll answer tomorrow. Give him a call a little earlier in the day.
Hello?
Hey, Ramiro, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, this is Daryl. You spoke to somebody on my team about selling this property on Sharon.
Yes.
You still looking to get this sold?
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said, were you still looking to get this sold?
I was looking to get a real reasonable offer.
You're looking to get a real reasonable offer. So you're not really looking to sell it. You're more so just kind of looking for an offer.
No. I want to sell. I'm prepared to sell. But, I thought long and hard about this property. I've had 19 years. I'm not going to let it go unless I get pretty close to what I'm going to be asking for. So if you're going to be lowballing, let's just save time and move on to something else.
Man, it sounds like you've been having a bunch of these conversations with a bunch of people lowballing you.
Well, yeah, I mean, I got 9 properties in San Antonio, so you can imagine how many calls I get. I get a lot of calls. Unfortunately, a lot of them are amateur wholesalers that call themselves investors, and they just end up wasting your time.
Yeah.
You know,
No, I
I don't
get
want to group you or put any kind of stain on you. I'm honest when I say I want to save you time, because saving you time saves me time.
No, I get it. No, same here. I mean, why are you looking to sell your properties anyways?
Because I've been renting my properties for 19 years, and I'm just looking to downsize.
I got you.
What good is money when you're 80 in a wheelchair?
Yeah. So you're looking to sell all 9?
I'm going to keep probably 1, maybe 2 that are really close to me.
Yeah. You live in San Antonio?
Yes, I do.
You do. Why not just get like a property manager or something like that and just keep the cash flow?
A couple of reasons. Number one, nobody takes care of an investment egg like the owner. There are competent property managers, but if I was a property manager, I'd do the same thing. That's a problem. I call it in. I don't even shop around. Just order it. Get the first contractor. Order it. When you're the owner and you're cutting corners because you're starting, you obviously look at everything.
No, for sure.
Over the years, you develop contacts, networks, wholesalers. You get good at it, and that's where I'm at. I'm good at it, and that's why. Anyway, I don't know why we've been talking about that part.
Well, I mean, sounds like you're pretty seasoned. You already know that you're going to get the highest possible price for this property on the market. Why don't you just list it?
Oh, because to do that, I would have to, pretty it up, make it nice. Because, to me, the MLS people are a bunch of tire kickers. First thing they do when they walk in is they want this, they want that. Is there going to be a new door? Is the AC going to be neat? The window going to be painted? I don't want to mess with that. This is a rental property. It's kept in very good condition, and that's why we get the highest rent possible.
Yeah.
Anybody else that wants it, I'm going to tell them, hey, man, it's as is. It's fully functional. It's working. It may not be pretty. It looks a little old here and there, but it works.
I gotcha. How much were you looking to sell it for?
That one, 265.
265?
Yes, and that's because I don't want you to think I don't know what I'm talking about, because there's 2 properties across the street that just sold within the last 6 months. One for 315. Of course, these are the ones, they've been fixed up, new kitchen, new bath. And then there was another one sold in March for 345. So because mine is original, that's why I discounted at 265. I think there's enough meat on the bone there for someone to come in and put a new kitchen, whatever, and sell it for 350 or something. That's my logic.
So 265, your prices, and you think we can sell it for 350 if we fix it up?
Yes. Maybe higher, dude. I mean, every year the values there are going straight up. I can tell you that because I've been getting my tax bills every year, and we're looking at an average of $20,000 to $30,000 jack every year. Mm-hmm. So that tells me if I'm selling it for 265 now, I can probably get 285 next summer. But like I said, I may not be your target audience. All due respect, I know you guys do what you do. But I'm just trying to give you the cold hard facts.
I got you. Yeah, no, I don't think we're too far off. I would just need to get some more details. And by the time I get the details, I'm just gonna put everything in the computer. Go back to my underwriter. They'll give me a number that I can offer for the property. But is it rented right now? Well, you said you're getting the highest rents.
It's rented. All the properties are rented month to month.
Did you want to sell all of them at once, or you said?
No, I've considered that. That doesn't really work out for me. It's better for me to sell them one at a time, mostly because I'm a one-man operation, and I got my limits. I learned that a long time ago. I've got to stay within my limits, and so that requires concentration because there's way too many numbers involved in each property.
Yeah, no, I'm with you for sure. You got to take your time for sure. Man, how'd you get into real estate in general? Overall?
I've been wanting to get into real estate since my college days when I read a book called Nothing Down by Robert Allen.
Okay.
It took me a while, but I finally got the concept, and then I struggled for years, like everybody, man. That's what stops everybody, right? When you're single and just starting out, you don't have enough money, your credit's not so good, you're not sure if you can, get the down payment. But my breakthrough was getting one of my best friends at the time to go in with me half and half on a duplex. So
Nice.
he could live in his half, I could live in my half, and we'd split the down, and we'd split the mortgage payment, and we wouldn't be in each other's hair. So that's what broke the door. After that, it was easy, because once you're in, it's a lot easier when you're a homeowner to start
Right.
purchasing property.
No, for sure. Wow. So nothing down. So it sounds like you're a creative finance guy.
Well, I try to learn, brother. I don't take credit for all of this. I learn from other pros, and
Yeah.
I have a whole bunch of
What's up, y'all? My bad. My bad. Give me 1 second. We're gonna get him back on the phone real quick. Get my camera running right. Man, I don't know why this is acting dumb. It's all good. We're just gonna thug it out. We're just gonna thug it out. Damn, I don't know what that address was. Alright, never mind, got it here. Ramiro.
Hey, you reached Ram with Comfort Properties. If you're calling about that 3-bedroom, please leave us your name, number. Oh,
Hey, Ramiro, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, sorry about that, man. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I was talking to myself before I realized that. Hello. Anyway,
Nah, I was
where
talking to
parking guy?
myself too. I heard you, but I guess you just didn't hear me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the last thing you had said, last thing I heard you said was you asked me if I owned any properties. And I was saying, yeah, I own a few. I don't own as many as you though. I bought. It's crazy because I actually bought my properties with creative financing as well. So I said, are you a creative financing guy as well? So
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. So this property you said 265. There's 10 now. When's the last time major mechanical updates done to the?
They called, and then we also changed out the hot water heater last January.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about it as far as major stuff like that.
I got you. You said that you've been getting you've been getting calls from a bunch of wholesalers. Where have they been offering you?
That's not even worth talking about it, man. You know,
Nah, it's worth it, man, because I don't want to piss you off with my number.
Well, I mean, like I said, that's it. Just want to tell you, I don't consider myself a stubborn person. I realize that, if something doesn't sell, it all goes back to price point. I understand that part. But some of these are way, way below. There have been a couple of guys that got within maybe $9,000 and 2 percentage points. Because, by the way, I'm hoping to sell seller finance. I don't know if your guy told you that.
Okay.
Because that gives us options. Let's just play with numbers. Maybe you put a little less up front and then more on the back end. However we can rig it to where the two of us get what we want.
Man, this sounds like something that I would say to a seller on a regular.
Yeah.
Speaking my language, brother.
All right. Well, you know how we can get creative with that. That's why I like it.
Yeah, let's do it. So what were your thoughts selling it creatively?
Selling it, that would be 10% down. It would ask for a typical 30-year note. I would like to ask for 8% and then a 5-year balloon.
Man.
I know it's tough, but that's why you got to work your numbers, get
Would
creative.
you buy this property on those terms?
Yes and no. As a I would consider it because I got the same problem. I hear you. I hear your pain. I hear it from all these guys. I said, yes, I know it's hard to make profit. Make it green. Have a profit every month when doing it this way. And then I started thinking, how did I do it 19 years ago when I first started?
Right.
And so this is what I figured out, man. This is what it was back then. When I was first getting into this 19 years ago, I was a full-time newspaper reporter at the local paper here, the Express News, and so I had a decent salary of about $50,000 a year, and I was up against the wall because I would look at the numbers and say, man, how can I make this thing go? Because every book tells me you got to make money going in. I said, I can't do it, man, because not enough rent, yada, yada, yada. But then I said, you know what? I'm not going to live off this. I'm not going to feed off this right now. This is an investment because my main job is going to take care of me. So that's how I did it. And it is near impossible to do it the other way, especially now. There's for you guys, there's too many competitors. We got the big money guys coming in from California, New York, these venture capitalists. They don't blink at these prices. Whereas a lot of the local guys, I don't know, man, I got to heave. I got to calculate, yada, yada. I noticed these other guys, there's not that many, but there's quite a few coming in, and they got millions in the bank, and they got to just buy properties. That's what I've noticed.
You hit one of those guys up. You should hit one of those guys up and sell this to them.
Yeah, and that's what happens is like every now and then you run into one of them and say, yeah, like, I got to get this guy on my Rolodex, man, because that's the guy I want, because I'm a local investor, and somebody like me is just not going to, I'm just not going to go for it, because you're right. I mean, it's you go in a negative hoping that they'll turn out positive, and that's okay if you're 20 years old and you don't mind waiting, when you're young. When you get older, it's like, nah, I can't. I got that time, man. I don't have the luxury of time. I got to make money now.
No, I get it. And maybe seller financing isn't a good fit, right? Because, I mean, if we're going to do a seller finance deal, it's either I can give you the price that you want and the terms that I need, or I can give you the terms that you want and the price that I need, right? Like that's how we can make it work, right? If you want to get market value for the property, I don't mind giving you the market value. I don't mind paying you what you want, but my terms need to make sense.
Like I said, man, like I told you, I don't want to be stubborn, so I try to keep an open mind. So why don't you just put the best deal you can that you think will work for you, and send me those numbers so I can plug it into my
Well, let's
how far or how close they are.
Let's talk about it, right? You said what? You said 10% down.
Right.
What are you looking to do with $26,000? Do you have like immediate need for the money?
I got no need for it, thank God.
You have no need for the money. Okay, so why 10% down? Why 26K down?
Because I don't want to let go of a $250,000 property with less than 20 grand. It's too risky.
It's too risky?
That's my thinking. I don't want, an amateur to come in, take it over, run it into the ground, and then I didn't have enough up front to cover any damages once he bails out, because that does happen, as you probably know.
Mm-hmm. Has that happened to you before?
No, it hasn't, thank God. But the point is, it makes me think, and that's what my mentor tells me. He said, man, if you only take $7,000, $9,000 up front, look at the risk factor. That means you got to do homework on this guy. Is he really solid? Is it a good corporation? Are you sure he's not going to bail on you?
Yeah.
And leave a lurch. Those are the things I got to look at. I mean, if you want to offer something like that, I don't mind taking a look at it, as long as I do a good credit check on your corporation or you or your LLC, whatever it is.
I got you. Is there a mortgage on this?
No mortgage.
No mortgage? Yeah. So yeah, I mean, as far as the down payment, right? Like, we don't mind paying you a down payment. It just comes down to at the end of the day, right? Like, we're buying multiple properties every week. So if my underwriter comes across the same seller finance property the next town over, where we're paying 10, 15K down, and the numbers are the same, we're still getting the same amount of rent, he's going to pull the trigger on that one all day before this one,
I got it. I understand.
So, I mean, we can make it. I mean, is the down payment like that serious, or is your purchase price is what really matters to you? What really matters to you if you want to do a seller finance deal?
The totality.
The totality, right? What you're going to make overall.
Yeah, up front, what I'm going to make in 5 years, and then the down payment.
Okay. So you said 5 years. Is that what you were hoping to get for?
Well, in 5 years, that's my my balloon period.
That's what you want to balloon in 5 years?
Right, dude. Again, it's practical, dude. I'm an old guy, and I'm not going to be around 30 years.
You don't sound that old, man.
Well, I mean, but the other thing too, like I told you, man, what good is money when you're 70 years old in a wheelchair?
Yeah. I mean, 5 is pretty short. I mean, what do you think about like 10? Can you hear me, Romero? Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. It's fun talking seller finance to people who know seller finance.
Hey, you reached Ram with Comfort Properties. If you're calling about that 3-bedroom, please leave it.
Sounds like he's a realtor, doesn't he? Man, this is a good call. Hopefully he answers. Let's get my man back on the phone. Damn, son.
Hey, you reached Ram with Comfort Properties. If you're calling about that 3-bedroom, please.
I'll follow up with him a little later. Hopefully he calls back. We're talking seller finance. That was a good conversation. I don't know what happened that second time. His phone his phone probably didn't even die. I don't know what the hell happened. That's a good one though. I'm gonna move this one over to make offer. We follow up Tuesday. Open to seller finance. He said he read the book Nothing Down, so this guy pretty much offered seller finance. And did you guys notice how we started the negotiations? He's like he asked for like these crazy numbers on seller finance, and anytime you're talking to an investor, I always just want to like just put the ball back in their court. So he gave me these crazy numbers. So I was like, come on, man, if you were an investor, if you were me, would you buy this property at these terms? And he started laughing and like went into this whole story about how he would but he wouldn't, right? And now he's willing to play ball. Open to seller finance, asking $265K. He's asking for $265K, 10% down. He said he'll take $20K. $20K. I'll probably offer him like $7. $7 to $10 because the property needs some work. Call got dropped. Follow up. He really wants to sell. And if you guys did notice in the beginning too, the very beginning of the call, I know it's a couple of calls, it broke up a little bit. He sounded like he really didn't want to sell at first, right? He was just like, he had like some hesitation when he answered my question. When he answered my question, if I asked him, when I brought up the property, and I asked him, I'm like, I mean, do you even want to sell? It sounds like you really don't want to sell this. And he's like, no, I need to sell. Like, I thought about it. I really need to sell this, right? So you want to extract that from people. If they really want to sell, pull it out of them, right? If they don't want to sell, make them say that. All right, so I got my follow-up schedule for tomorrow. Trying to get some of these East Coast leads in before it gets too late. Rock, what up, my guy? Just when you about to call an Atlanta lead, my guy Rock comes in. Right on time. Right on time, man. Let's get a deal.
Hello?
Hey, Shashid, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, who's
Shahid,
it?
Shahid, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. Who is it?
Hey, this is Daryl. You spoke with somebody on my team about selling this property on Westmont Road.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I pronounced your name wrong at first. It's Shahid, right?
No problem. No problem.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, they told me that you wanted to sell this property. I don't have many notes here. I'm the guy on the team who decides what properties we're buying every single week. We actually just closed on one, and we're looking to buy a couple more before this month is over. So this is a rental property I see here?
Yeah.
Okay. And you definitely want to sell this, right? If you come up with an agreement today, you're ready to sell this today?
Yeah.
I heard a little bit of hesitation there.
No hesitation. Yes. Tell me what is going on.
Okay. Is there somebody in there right now, or is it vacant?
It's a rental property, I told you.
No, I know it's a rental property, but is it currently occupied with tenants?
Yes, the rental property means occupied.
Yeah, I mean, some people have rental properties that are vacant too. I just wanted to check.
Okay, but this is occupied, sir.
Okay, awesome. And the tenants are good?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is Section 8 property. She giving me 1,300 and is a paid off property.
1,300 on Section 8, and it's paid off, man. It sounds like a good property. Why do you want to sell this?
I mean, can you make this conversation short? This is not the point why I want to or why not to. Tell me why you want to make it. You want to.
Well, I mean, I can tell you why I want to buy, but I mean, me wanting to know why you want to sell is important as well. Because I mean, like, what if there's a big hole in the roof and you want to sell because of that? You know, I would have to know that.
Yeah. No. What happened? I moved 3 years ago to California.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not living in Georgia. There's nothing wrong with that property. There is a lot of development in that area, especially on that lane. You probably know better than me. So there's nothing wrong. I'm not desperate. Your team is calling to sell it, and I say, okay. So do you need anything else?
Just how much do you want for it?
180.
180.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think it could sell for all fixed up, 2023 standards, if we get the tenant out?
Is already up to the code.
It's already
There's
up.
new plumbing, new flooring, new AC, new water heater. Everything is up to the code.
Oh, nice. Okay. Why don't you just sell this on the market then with the realtor?
Don't ask a stupid question. You want to buy it or
Hey
not?
man, I
Why
don't need
you
to
do
buy
that?
it.
Why don't you do that?
I don't
That's
need-
not
I
your
don't-
concern. You want to buy it?
I don't need to buy
If
it.
not, hang up the phone.
I don't need to buy it. I just want to know why wouldn't you list this on the market if you want to sell and get highest market value for the
that's
property?
not your concern. You want to buy it or not?
I want to buy it if you actually want to sell it. Do you actually want to sell?
Yes, I'm told you. Yes.
All right. So
don't ask the stupid question. Why this? Why you want to sell it? Why don't you market? That's none of your business.
but that's not a stupid question in my opinion. If you're asking for a high market value for the property, why not list it
Okay.
on the market
Hanging up. If
with all the other buyers?
just doing off this call, I'm gonna hang up.
That's
you
fine.
want me to do that?
That's fine. You can hang up. That's not a big deal. If you don't want to sell it, it's
Have a good
okay.
day.
Hey man, these people, you do not work for these people, right? It's like they don't have to. Don't let them talk to you. However, he's gonna be a follow up. We definitely gonna follow up with him. Nah, for real, something isn't right. I asked him why not list this with the realtor, and he got pretty upset. I'm gonna follow up with him tomorrow. So he says he's getting good rent. He has tenants in there on Section 8. Property's in brand new condition. And he lives in California, right, but doesn't want to sell it on the market. There's definitely something going on. Definitely something going on. That's good though, right? Like when somebody gets emotional like that and they get like pissed off, that's good. Like that's how you know that they like he wants to sell this. There's something going on there, right? So we're gonna follow up with him. If somebody like yells at you on the phone, right? If somebody yells at you on the phone, they're most likely not mad at you, right? They're mad at their situation overall. So you can't let that get to you. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna follow up tomorrow, Friday. Definitely gonna follow up tomorrow, bro. What's up, Amy? What's up, Amy? So one thing that I could have done better, right? So like I like to analyze myself after these calls, right? One thing I could have done better on that though is I could have asked him, I could have said, "Hey man, did I say something to offend you?" Right? And just called out the elephant in the room, right? Because he was obviously pissed, and I said something that ticked him off, right? So I should have said, "Hey, did I say something to offend you?" And just neutralized him, right? And it would have brought up what the actual issue was. But I'm gonna follow up tomorrow, and what I'm gonna do is like people said, savage, right? Ruthless. I'm gonna call him tomorrow, and I'm gonna follow on the sword, right? I'm gonna call him, and I'm gonna say, "Hey man, I thought about our call, and I just want to apologize. I was asking, I was out of line, blah blah blah, right? I'm gonna follow on the sword, and I'm gonna get back to his motivation." So. I am live on YouTube right now too, guys. So jump on the live on YouTube. Hit that link in my bio. I'm not calling this. this. This population is way too small.
Thank you for calling. Please leave a message and I'll get back.
We're gonna buy a house today. We gonna get something under contract today, man. I'm feeling it.
Hello, this is Randall.
Hey, Randall, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, this is Daryl. You spoke with somebody on my team about selling this property on Agate Ave.
Yep.
It sounds like you get a lot of these
Yeah.
calls.
I get 2 or 3 a day.
I bet you have a bunch of properties.
No, only one in Vegas.
Or just one in Vegas.
Huh?
Is that the only one that you want to sell? This one?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Man, how'd you come across owning this property?
Oh, the what?
How'd you come across owning this property?
I can't hear you. New properties, did you say?
Can you hear me now?
I can't. I got to take care of what I'm doing now. Have a good day. Bye.
I don't know if it's something with my phone. Why you couldn't hear me? Set up a follow-up. I'm trying to only call West Coast leads right now, so it may be a little while in between calls because I'm sifting through these leads. This house is clean.
Please leave your message for...
I need somebody to sign this one for me.
Please leave leave your message for 215. Please leave your message for 215-740-1872.
Hey Nancy, this is Daryl calling about this property on Skywalker. Give me a call back. She's asking for $600K, but she's open to terms.
Hello, sorry I couldn't answer, but leave your message and I'll...
Hello?
Hey Don, can you hear me?
Who's this?
This is Daryl. You had spoke with somebody on my team about selling this property on Eagle Drive?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on?
Nothing much. You still want to sell that property, right?
For the right price.
For the right price? Typically when I hear that, that means you're not really looking to sell.
Well, it's your decision, man. Y'all keep calling me, and I take your call. I don't know anybody seriously, but if you don't feel that way, it doesn't matter to me. You can buy it, you cannot buy it. I don't care. But not for the wrong price. That's where I'm at.
I got you.
So,
what's the right property? What's the right price?
Well, it's worth $325. I know y'all got to do some work to it, so I'm willing to come down from there. But y'all were at some 208 or something, which is not optional. Not an option for me.
I don't know if that was us that made that offer, but
Pardon me?
I said I don't know if that was us that made that offer. This is my first time speaking with you.
Okay.
But yeah, you say you've been getting offers at 208, but you think you can sell it at 325, all fixed up? What?
I'm sorry, say again?
You said we could sell it for 325, all fixed up.
Yes, sir.
What do you think we need to do to the property to bring it up to speed to sell it at that price?
Well, you probably need to do some foundation work to it.
So some foundation work.
Yeah.
Got some foundation issues.
I imagine it's Dallas. It's 35. It's almost 40 years old. So.
Mm-hmm. It's vacant.
And maybe and potentially the roof.
It's vacant right now.
Yes, it just became vacant, so I was about to rent it back out.
Okay. Before you rent it back out, were you gonna do like the foundation or the roof, or were you think it's not that bad?
I'm gonna give it a paint job, fix some doors, and rent it for about close to $3,000.
Oh man, sounds like a cash cow for you.
It's 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. It's got an office in addition to the 4 bedrooms. It's got a big backyard, a big front yard. It's a great house.
Yeah.
Anybody would be lucky to have it. So,
why would you sell this? I wouldn't sell this if I were you.
okay. Well, in that case, listen, man. If you're gonna make an offer, go ahead and do it. I've talked to you, not you, but your partner. I've talked to that guy more than once, and
Well,
I'm just, you know.
My partner's a
I
girl,
don't
so
wanna-
you didn't
I
speak
don't
with
wanna do this
anybody.
anymore.
You didn't speak with anybody on our team. My partner's a girl, so you spoke with my assistant, who may have asked some questions to see if we're a good fit.
I may not have the nomenclature right on who they are in relationship, but are we
got
at
you.
are we at a place where you want to tell me some numbers, or
So
you're gonna keep correcting me on who I talked to and who I didn't
my
talk to?
cash offer is probably not anywhere that you're gonna accept it. You know, it is probably closer to what those other people were offering you.
I don't know. He's not saying anything, so I guess he hung up.
Yo, hello? Bro, this phone is fucking killing me, man.